Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the late live show at night with Dylan Fisher. Tonight's guest, Justin Joffe. And now for the moment you've all been waiting for, your host, Dylan Fisher!
What's up, everybody? How we feeling? Good? Nice. Got an exciting show for you guys tonight. But first, some sad news. I don't know if you guys heard this. The creator of General Tso's chicken passed away last week, leaving everyone in China wondering what General Tso's chicken is. Neil Diamond has announced his 50-year anniversary tour. The tour is called For the Last Time I'm Not Neil Young Tour. Have you guys heard of the Fondoodler? Basically, it's this new item coming out for Christmas. It's like a hot glue gun, but for cheese. Upon hearing this, Chris Christie immediately applied for an open carry permit in New Jersey. The guy likes his cheese. Mark Wahlberg, in a recent interview, said celebrities need to shut up about politics and that most of them live in a bubble and are out of touch with the real world. Because if there's anyone who understands the lives of everyday Americans, it's the star of Transformers 15. The Transformers are transforming again. Facebook is working to keep fake news from showing up on your feed. Donald Trump actually supports this decision, releasing the following statement: "We got to get rid of all the fake news. CNN, NBC, BBC, The Bible, News Radio, Frasier, Cheers, get them out of here."
Get him out.
The Simpsons, season 4 through 12. And guys, finally, Buzz Aldrin was medically evacuated from the South Pole today, but Neil Armstrong got to the hospital first. Give it up for Amanda K. Holstein. Oh, what's happening, everyone?
Yeah!
If you're tuning in again, thanks for joining us. If you're tuning in for the first time, welcome to the show. It's just a little show I do here inside my apartment, and we do it live every other Monday at 10 o'clock. In fact, this show has been such a mega hit that we've actually been tossing around what are some other programs we can provide for you great people at home over Facebook Live. So me and my writers have come up with a new game show that we're going to premiere on the show tonight called Where's My Daughter? Please welcome our contestants, Betsy and Brant. Woo! Woo! Hey, welcome to the show. Hey guys. Come on in. Come on in. Betsy, Brant, welcome to the show. How are you?
Pleasure to be here. It's a dream.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we rescheduled our divorce to be here, so.
We did.
Oh, that's all. Well, congratulations. And good luck to you both. Now let's all play Where's My Daughter? Woo! All right, Betsy, Brant, question number 1.
Okay.
Where's your daughter?
Easy one, Dylan. She's at home with our babysitter.
Question number 2. Are you sure?
Yeah, we're sure.
Maybe you should call
Well, why would we do that? We were like literally just there like 30 minutes ago.
him. Never hurts to call.
Okay, this is ridiculous. She's home. Just call her.
Okay, do you have your phone? I don't.
Yeah. No.
Are you guys? Borrow mine.
Oh, okay.
There you
Okay,
go.
Just
Thank God.
call. It's fine. She's
Have
home.
a conversation with someone in the props department.
Okay. Hello? Yeah, I was just wondering, where is Moesha home? Where is Moesha? She's in her room? Yeah, she's in her room.
Question number 3. Don't you think the babysitter should check?
Are these questions pre-written?
Yes.
No.
Okay, so Sharon, would you mind just checking and making sure that she's in the room?
How you guys doing? Is this your guys' first time on a game show?
She's not there?
You having fun?
Whoa. Where is she? What the hell is going on? What kind of show is this? Where is my daughter?
I'm not playing the game.
Is this some kind of joke to you?
Oh! With that question, you have activated our lightning round. I'm going to ask you a series of rapid fire questions. You answer them to the best of your ability. If you don't know any, you can pass. If you get one right, you will be that much closer to finding your daughter.
Sure.
You guys are excited, I can tell.
No, we're not.
Okay, here we go. What is pi divided by 7?
Pass.
What is pi times 7?
Pass.
If I have 7 pies and I eat 7 pies, where is your daughter?
What the fuck?
Oh, no. Sorry, that is an incorrect answer. For some reason, a gunshot went off. The guy couldn't take how wrong that answer was in our control booth. Also, Brant, if you could watch your language, this is a family program. Unfortunately, you lost the lightning round, but there is a consolation prize. Jimmy, tell them what they've won.
It's Saturday Night Live!
I don't quite know what that was. That was the wrong take. I think we're supposed to give you guys a fruit basket or something.
Why are you doing this to us? Are you fucking insane?
Language.
What kind of show is this? We just want our daughter back. We want to know where she is. We don't know where she is. We don't even know if she's safe, if she's alive. Did you take her?
What's that?
Did you take her?
Come again?
Dylan, I swear, did you take my daughter?
Just one more time.
Did you take my fucking daughter?
Oh, that's the magic question. Oh my God. Wait, Betsy, Brant, we have your daughter backstage and she's as safe as ever. Please, Mike, bring Moesha out here. Look at that. Woo! Oh, there she is. Wow. Oh my God. Isn't that great? Reunited again at last. Well, hey, guys, guess what? In addition to getting your daughter Moesha back, you've also won a brand new Lexus.
Oh my God! This is the best day of my life!
My assistant Mike is going to take you guys out back. You can go take a look at it. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for playing.
Oh my God.
Thank you for playing. Please enjoy. That was a fun game. Ooh.
It's done.
Good work. Hey folks at home, I'm Dylan Fisher. Don't get a dog and treat it like your child. Nobody likes those couples. They're weird and it makes everyone deeply uncomfortable. So keep the turtlenecks and mittens and diapers for your actual disgusting children. And please remember, a dog is a dog. Treat them as such. We'll be right back.
Woo! This part of the show was sponsored by Bud Light. The kids are home alone and the doors are unlocked. Bud Light.
Hi. Cheap cereal. But even cheaper milk. Bud Light.
That portion of the show was sponsored by Bud Light. Empty calories, empty house. Bud Light.
Hey guys, welcome back. What's going on? Thanks again to our sponsor, Bud Light. I'm excited. Our first guest tonight is a music journalist for the website Observer. Please welcome to the show, Justin Joffe. Hey, what's up, Justin? How are you? You're comfortable? This is a great interview, man. Thanks for coming on. It's good to see you.
Happy to be here. Thanks.
So you work for the Observer.
Sure.
Does that make your boss Jared Kushner?
No, by no means. A publisher is not your editor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. When you go far up enough on any publishing platform, any Time Warner, CNN, any lamestream media, as Homer Simpson would say, you get to a point where some asshole runs the business.
Right.
Now that asshole may be Jared Kushner, that asshole may be Ted Turner, that asshole may be Rupert Murdoch. I equate all of these men in the same cloud of... they all murdered Leonard Cohen, basically.
Right, basically.
You know?
Who's the biggest asshole out of the three of them?
I don't know. I've never met any of them, so it seems...
I bet you it's
That's
Ted Turner.
editorial. Yeah. What did Ted Turner is just a hologram.
Yeah,
right?
that's right. Yeah, I forgot.
As they say.
Yeah, and he lives with frozen Walt Disney. It's actually good. We should do that on the next show.
We should make popsicles
Yeah.
of his corpse.
So, I really like your stuff, by the way.
Thank
I've
you.
been reading it.
It's just that's what my dad says too.
Well, I like how you focus a lot on the fans in your music, and like
Okay.
how some of them might be getting short-sighted and like that. Do you feel that like in music nowadays, a lot has changed in the past 5 or 10 years? Do you feel like fans are being left behind?
Well, I feel that it shifted from being a situation where fans were dictating who ascended and who, followings were built on tapes and sleeping on friends' couches, to an industry where the opposite happened, where the flow came from up top essentially, and the relevant information and the relevant what people actually like was told to them rather than observed by people who were in a position to make it happen.
Right.
And that's fucked up.
Yeah. Well, also, you wrote a piece recently about New York Governor Cuomo just passed legislation making ticket bots illegal.
Yeah.
That's like great. Ticket bots do a lot of harm. They buy up all the tickets and then they jack the price up.
Yeah, this dude who worked at, a professor, rather, at my brother's school, Carnegie Mellon, invented the CAPTCHA, which is that little box with the letters that you go on Ticketmaster. But that's highly hackable, yeah. We all hate it, but for a while it was a line of defense, and it's totally hackable, and basically the ticket bots, if you will, people... No, you won't, because Governor Cuomo passed legislation last week saying ticket bots are illegal, owning them, working with them, profiting off them. So that's cool.
Owning ticket bots, is that like a little bot you have?
You can buy it. You can buy it at this store by Port Authority. They're also the last store with a real life peep booth, if that's your thing.
Wait, where's this peep booth?
The robot you asked about.
The robot. So the robot is. I'm watching a robot get naked.
Well, the thing about this is it's not enough. It's not enough. You need the ticket bots, sure, but you need to ask yourself institutionally, are there enablers of this mentality? Ticketmaster has their own verified page where scalp tickets go on. There's a lot of legitimate channels for this kind of, what I call affectionately rat fuckery, to go down. I'm sorry, this is a family game show.
Yeah, that's right. Welcome back to Music Journalist Rants.
So happy to be here.
All right, so you're a music journalist. Why is music journalism important?
Well, it's dying. I mean, the more you say that...
My grandma's dying. Does that make her important?
No, it doesn't. That's precisely my point. But it's dying, and it has a story to tell. Does your grandmother have a story to tell?
Sure she has some, but they're probably very racist.
Far out, man. None of my business. I like your Nickelodeon rock.
Thanks. Yeah.
Nickelodeon colors, ladies and gentlemen. The Nickelodeon tour at Universal Studios Orlando closed on 15 years after it opened. You can't tour the Nickelodeon studios anymore.
Really? Oh, it's so sad.
Childhood.
If only I had you on to talk about it. All right, so like now, like who's your favorite band now? Who's the in? Who's the out?
This year, like my favorite band right now that's actively playing remains Wolf Parade. I love them since their first record came out. Thank you. 2005. They're all super sweet dudes. One of them didn't want to talk to us because of the Jared Kushner connection. So that's a sore spot for me. Essentially, to go back to your first question, because I'm answerable to that familial connection.
Yeah.
And I have nothing to do with it. It doesn't affect my reporting. But, those guys put out a great EP. Their solo shit's fire. They're recording a new record right now. Who am I excited about going into 2017? New Bonobo record. He's a sort of British, like, IDM world music dude.
Yeah.
Bonobo's sick. Yeah, he knows. See, they know Bonobo up in Harlem, dude. You don't know.
What's his name? Nuba Dubin?
You heard it here. His grandmother.
Nuba Dubin.
His grandmother's African name is Nuba Dubin.
What do you think has been the worst thing that's happened to the music industry in like the past 10 years? Other than Nickelodeon Studios closing.
The worst thing to happen to the music industry in the last 10 years. A lot of people who paid money for a master's degree will tell you the death of print. But I disagree. I'd say the death of the attention span. Like a long piece, like the old school style, like Lester Bang, the ranty ones, if you will, that starts somewhere and just, it's about this one thing, but it's really about something totally bigger with more implications than people who just like this band, Good music's like that too. You don't even necessarily have to like that dude in the Mars Volta's voice, but it takes you somewhere. And Neil Young's a good example too. You mentioned him earlier. So the worst thing that happened to the music industry has been the shortening of our attention spans in journalism, in how we absorb things, how we process things. We're trying to get back to it with vinyl. We're trying to get back to it with coffee table books. I don't know if it's going to happen.
So do you mind if I ask you that question again? I was not listening at all.
The worst thing that happened to the music industry is Bob Dylan winning the Nobel Prize. And
now you've gone too far. It's the king of rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen, Bob Dylan.
King of rock, Dylan Fisher.
I just want to ask you one more question. Is there any genre of music you hate that you just see as like taking up too much space? Like, for example, my favorite artist is Bob Dylan, but I will listen to Katy Perry every now and then because it keeps me from thinking about death.
Me too. And funny you mentioned death. No, because I like it when I know where everybody who I could never possibly hope to ever identify with or enjoy or like is in one place, right? So when Katy, or I'm sorry, Kanye, rest his soul, is in town, I know everybody there's not a lot of shitbags on the street because they're all at MSG, And I take solace in that, as a human and as a humanist. But
remember, Justin Joffe thinks Kanye West fans are shit.
No. Listen, it's your money. If you want to spend $70 on a fucking Life of Pablo hoodie, that's your money. But money's hard to come by these days.
Yeah.
Was that good? Was that a good answer about the music I don't like?
Sure, whatever. I don't give a shit. This camera's not even on.
All I want to say, one last thing. I loved his Education trilogy. I love Dark Twisted Fantasy. After his mother died, he lost his center and he needs time to heal. His own producers have said it. Kanye, you need time to heal. Stop running around with baby mama. Stop. Comfort her about the robbery. Heal. Fix your shit. People want to hear solid rhymes again.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very good. We know you're watching, Kanye. Heed his advice. You mind? We gotta just do something else, but will you stick around? I want to play around.
I want to play around with you too. Name that tune.
Cool. We're gonna do around the name of tune. But first,
you want me to scoot over? Or?
No. Well, I gotta sit here for a moment. You right there? Can I get you anything? Coffee, water, coffee. Okay, water. All right, we're going to take a quick little Facebook news break.
Oh.
Hey guys, welcome to Facebook News Break. Facebook recently has been getting a lot of garbage about a bunch of fake articles coming out during the election. So they've been avoiding that. And so now we'd like to show you guys some of the new articles that they're guaranteeing to be true. This first one comes from 100%realnews.china. Steve Bannon is reportedly working on a pill that will make white males grow up to 9 feet tall.
That's how you know it's real.
Exactly. Can't have a website without a dot. This is my dying grandma always told me.
Nubian.
This next one comes to us from US Real News, that's real.food. Ted Cruz recently this weekend visited his father's grave to thank him for killing JFK.
Knowledge is the best
Good for
food there
him.
is.
You gotta pay respect to your elders. This next one comes to us from famousamericanNewsCompany.edu. Hillary Clinton has been hiking in the woods a lot lately, has been paid $30 million to give anti-chipmunk speech to squirrels. So it's good to know she's still making money. This next story comes to us from Valad's Discount News Emporium.ass. It's about voter fraud. Apparently, senior citizens let their dogs vote twice in the election. So,
I would too.
Donald Trump, you might be onto something.
Look at that face.
And this last story comes to us from Dylan Fisher is pregnant.news.uk. Apparently, Dwayne Reed bags give no protection from dog feces. So, dog owners, keep that in mind when you're picking up. All right, that was our little Facebook news break. Ooh, banjo. All right, so now I'd like to play a round of you. You're a music journalist. I'm a music fan. I'd like to go toe-to-toe with you in a round of Name That Tune. Touch the toes. Are you ready to go?
Yes.
I think you're going first. We gotta just. Are we gonna keep our toes together the whole time?
I
We gotta scoot closer. This is weird now. So I think your tune is gonna be first. This is me filling dead air. My producer is scrambling. So how'd you get here today? Did you take a train or a plane or a
Automobile.
automobile or a coffee?
I took the train. I took the M train.
Oh, sorry, we're good to go. All right, so here's. Got so caught up in that encompassing conversation. All right, so this first one's for you. Give it a listen.
Was that Sam the Sham and the Pharaoh's Woolly Bully?
Was it?
It was ZZ Top Tush.
Oh, sorry.
No cheap sunglasses and legs, whatever.
Nothing
And this
for you.
old band, Billy Gibbons' old band is tight. Moving
Is it?
Sidewalks.
Well, you
I
have-
don't know Tush.
Yeah, who
That's
does?
our word.
Who does?
ZZ Top are from Texas. Sorry, that's my word.
All right, let me. This is for me. Oh, that's I Want to Hold Your Hand by the Beatles.
Well, there's a narrative afoot.
It's 1 point for me. Just checking the scoreboard. 1 for me, 0 for you.
Is this gonna form the shape of a swastika after?
I don't know. Have to get Kushner in here to do that. All right, this next one's for you. Give it a listen.
Ooh.
Do you know what it is? It's not
Oh,
Tush.
I know that one.
I'll tell you that much.
Pinball Wizard.
Is that Pinball Wizard?
It was Bad Moon Rising by CCR.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm getting in the contemporaries now.
All right.
This one chord me game is getting more harrowing. Please
All right,
continue.
yes, please. All right. Nobel Prize winner Bob Dylan's Like a Rolling Stone.
The white Eric Andre, ladies and gentlemen.
You're never allowed back on the show.
Still smart work on my way out.
All right, I think we got one song left. This is for the whole kit and caboodle.
Oh.
All right, go ahead. Wait, was that it? Oh, sorry, this one's just for you.
Clearly
Name
that one was
tune.
for me. Ace of Spades by Motorhead.
That's right.
The whole thing, baby! You got one more.
I believe we have a recording of your host saying that was for the whole
All right.
thing.
So I'm just gonna review the scoreboard. real
Homie
quick.
beat Vegas. Homie beat Vegas. Homie beat Vegas. Homie beat Vegas.
No, that's awesome. That's a better ending than the joke we had. Trust me. Trust me.
In the Easter eggs, honey. In the Easter eggs. Look for it in the Easter eggs.
All right, well, I think that's the show. You satisfied?
I will be.
Yeah?
What?
Is it what? I'm not going home with you. Hey, Justin Joffe, thank you so much for Observer.com. He really is a great dude.
We're rebranding. Stop.
Guys, don't forget to like us on Facebook, Facebook.com/Late Live Show at Night. Everybody, come on camera. Look at this whole crew we got here. Come on out. Come on out. We had a guest. One of my neighbors.
Shout out Chris!
Yeah! Shout out to Josh Rosen. He got a joke on again this week. Guys, we'll see you in 2 weeks. I think our guest is going to be children's book author Jody Maestro Coyote. We'll see you guys on December 19th. Have a great night.
Tonight show live. From